Make sure you stay until the end. You may not need to replace any parts, guys, and you may just waste your money, so make sure you watch until the end and you'll see why. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Challenger. If you have one of those and you have a message on the dash that says service electronic stability control, you want to know what can easily cause that, how to fix it, and in some cases it may be something, guys, that doesn't require even any parts to fix it. Make sure to stay until the end so you don't waste your money. We'll share very helpful information today. So let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we guys do that? Because our mission here at the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. And if you guys need to buy any parts too at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools supplies from, and you can save a fortune. So it should work for V6, V8, size doesn't matter for that specific video, guys. We have that V6, which is a 3.6 liter, but it will be the same for the V8 Hemi 6.2, 6.4 as well. Now, if we go inside that Dodge Challenger, I want to show you what we have here specifically, guys. Check this thing out, okay? If we come here and on the dash, okay, we have the message right there, okay, that says service electronic stability control. You may notice that ABS, traction control light, all that is on as well. Okay, ABS, traction control, and service electronic stability control. What can easily cause that now, guys? Okay, we're going to talk multiple things can cause that, but we'll mention the some of the most common ones, and then we'll explain how we need to proceed. So in some cases you may not need to replace any parts, and we'll explain why. Make sure you stay until the end. First, you guys have multiple fuses for the traction control. Traction control and ABS, practically it's under one module. So we recommend to check the fuses. We'll have them on this channel that you're watching now, Electrical Car Repair Live. We will have videos for traction control fuse. So just search for it and you will be able to find it, because you have a hidden fuse box, and actually you will have other fuses except these ones here. You have a fuse box with even more fuses. So you will need to check that. Fuses for ABS, traction control. Number two, guys, very often it could be, guys, okay, let's turn. I'm going to grab the wheel. Watch how powerful I am, right? Because the car is in the air. But if we turn the wheel on every tire, guys, you have one sensor that is known as ABS sensor, or wheel speed sensor. The purpose of that sensor is to detect how fast each tire is going, so the ABS, anti-locking brakes, and traction control can work correctly as well. I just saw that we have a bad bushing on the shock right there. That's crazy, at 41,000 miles, a little bit disappointing. So, bad ABS sensor can easily cause that, but in some cases it could be dirty sensor or dirty connector. Okay, our connector is all the way back there behind the fender liner. Sometimes it can get wet. It can have build-up, water build-up, rust. That can cause it to not work as well. Number three, guys, very common thing that you can see easily. Brake light switch that's defective. We have that brake light switch. You can see that's the brake paddle. And if we come all the way here, above the brake paddle, we're going to have that device that's known as a brake light switch. Brake light switch that's malfunction will turn the electronic stability control light, ABS, traction control light on as well. Now, these switches, even if you replace it, you may still not solve your problem. You will need to, in most cases, not always, but most cases, you will need to calibrate it to work correctly, because actually it measures how much you press the brake paddle, not just if it's on and off. It just detects exactly how much the brake paddle is traveling. Another thing, okay, the old switch sometimes, if it was moved, removed, it can need to be just calibrated in some cases, and that may fix your problem as well. Another thing, guys, for electronic stability control, steering angle sensor. Steering angle sensor that's not calibrated or not working will turn traction control light on. Why? Due to the fact that the car needs to know the direction of the steering wheel for the traction control to work correctly. We will have a video how to test steering angle sensor, how to actually calibrate steering angle sensor. If you had front end alignment, you replace suspension parts that can affect the steering angle sensor, and you all may need to do is just reset, calibrate the steering angle sensor, guys. That's quite common, guys. Now, something else. We recommend to always use a scanner and find out what the problem is. This is one of the best ones you can get for the money, in our opinion, guys. Purchase with our own money, we use it daily here at the shop, but it's a tool that can pay itself off in one-time use. You can access every computer system, read codes, delete codes, and see live data, which makes it super powerful too. Now, as you can see, guys, right here it works on almost any car you can think of, and it's a tool that can pay itself off in one-time use. Check out the link, we'll share it in the description of the video below if you want to check the current price and features. We're going to check what our problem is here. Now, if you had a dead battery or a weak battery, be prepared to have multiple codes stored in your system, and you wonder why? Due to the fact, guys, okay, that all the computers will go kaput without actually having good battery voltage. Ours right now is at 11.95, 12.11. When you do diagnostic, it's recommended to have the battery charged all the way, even have the car on a battery charger. That way you can actually make sure that everything will be communicating the way it should be. So if you look at it now, okay, let's see, come on, load. It's loading all the parameters, programs, things like that. So it should be any minute now. Okay, perfect. We click diagnostics, we click control unit, we select chassis, anti-locking brakes. Here we're going to select read codes. We will have some stored codes because of a dead battery, lost communication with the PCM, with transmission control module, torque request signal denied, you can see, but we have one code that's active, means that we still have a problem there. And this is the right front speed sensor circuit out of range. So that means on the front right we have a bad ABS wheel speed sensor. We'll have a special video on the channel that will teach you guys how to test ABS sensor and how to know if ABS wheel speed sensor is good. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.